Hello, class, and welcome to lesson 3 of Leadership, Employees, and Communication. So, if you remember last class, we talked about mission and vision statements, and you guys sent in the mission and vision statements for your hotel. So, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. And now we are going to talk about setting goals. So this is something we talked about last semester a little bit. So it'll be a little review, but then we will also be talking about some new things too. So just to review, what is a goal? A goal is something that we want to have happen in the future, right? In the future. If you remember last semester, you guys wrote down some goals that you had. Some of your goals were, I want to be a general manager, or I want to graduate high school. I want to become a mom, or I want to become a dad. I want to buy a house, right? These are all goals. So go ahead and see if you can find that piece of paper. Go ahead and pause this video right now. All right, hopefully you still have that paper in front of you. So I want to dive in a little more about what makes a goal a good goal. So a good goal should be clear and specific. We want to say exactly what we want in our goals. A goal should be measurable. We should be able to see the progress that we made. And a goal should have time limits. So we should have a time limit for our goals to motivate us, right? To make us actually want to do the goals. So an example of a goal is I want to graduate high school. And this is a good goal, but we want to make the goal better. So if you see down below, I have an activity. So I want you guys to think, how can we make this goal clear and specific, measurable, and have a time limit? So spend a few minutes right now, pause the video, and then we will come back and talk about it. So go ahead and pause the video right now and do this activity. All right, hopefully you guys did the activity and wrote it down in your notebook. So here is what I came up with. For this goal here, I want to graduate high school to be clear and specific, measurable, and have a time limit. So it was in white, and now I'm gonna make it in black. Ta-da! All right, so the goal is I want to graduate high school by August 2020 and get all A's on my exams. So you can see this is clear and specific. I'm saying exactly what I want. I want to graduate by August 2020 and get all A's on my exams. It's measurable because I can look at my report card at the end of the semester and see that I got all A's. Maybe I have all D's now or all C's. But when I graduate high school, I can see that I got all A's on my exam. So that's measurable because I can actually see it with my eyes. And there's a time limit. I'm not just saying I want to graduate high school this year, next year, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. No, I'm saying I want to graduate high school by August 2020. So that's what we mean by a time limit. I just want to point out that not all goals will have all 3 of these things. Sometimes that might just be 2, right? Sometimes that might just be clear and specific or measurable, or clear and specific and time limits. But if we can use all 3 for goals, that is the best case scenario, and that's what we want. So I hope you guys understand this. If you don't understand any of the words here, please look at the Khmer translations so you understand. All right, I'm going to move now into setting goals for our employees. So as a manager or a boss, we want to set goals for our employees because it will help them motivate them to want to do a better job. And it helps employees be better at their job, which means happier guests. Because if an employee is doing a better job at work, that means guests are going to be happier with them. They're going to be more friendly, more patient, more kind,